morning. Tuesday morning, 40-minute recovery run as we continue the journey. Beautiful morning, freezing, but beautiful. Sun's about to come up. Let's go do it. So I've been going for just 9 minutes. Air's cold, so trying to filter that cold air through the neck buff. Probably can't hear me though. So I'm doing heart rate training as I get back into it post-COVID. So taking a leaf out of Rich Rolls' ultra running book. So keeping my heart rate below 70% of my maximum. Now I'm working, usually my maximum is around 190. I've worked at that, shows that can be my maximum, but post-COVID I'm going off my age. So 220 minus my age, 45, which brings me back to 175 as my max. And so for the recovery run I want to keep it below 70% of that, which is 122. So at the moment it means I'm running for about 30 seconds. My heart rate will go up to in the 130s. So I go to a walk like now. Now it's dropped below. That's how we'll start running. And so once it goes above it, bring it to a walk. It's gonna be very disciplined, very strict with it. I remember Rich talking about in his book how hard it was and how he wanted to just keep running or keep pushing, and because it felt like he was walking so much at the beginning, but in the long run pay dividends, and that's what I'm hoping for. Beautiful morning if you can get over the cold. Sun would be up now, back in that direction. We'll head down the hill. We're about to walk again. Patience. Look at that, that's by chance. Up on Blue Ridge in the common to see the sunrise. Thought it would have been up by now. We're heading this way. A bit wet in here. We'll be going just about halfway, 19 minutes down. Still a lot of walking up the hills, definitely. There's a good shot of the sun. Come back, there we go. It's just a patience game. You gotta keep reminding myself of that. Patience isn't something I'm great at, but I've learned it before through trying to get to the start line of City to Surf. It took me 9 years, I think, 9 or 10 years to get to the start line after I first started trying. I learned it at City to Surf, where I had my worst run there. I wasn't patient at the start. So yeah, something you got to be, not just as a runner but in life, and I get to put into practice now. How good is the Australian bush sunrise? Golden hour AM edition. In the hills out Sunny Corner State Forest. About to enter into the last 10 minutes, hitting the 30-minute mark as we go down this decline. And again, just patience, keeping the heart rate low, below the 122. Watching my footing. I've really noticed I've lost that in the 4 or 5 weeks I haven't been on the trails. Just tripping, kicking stones. Got to work on that. Got a tree across the track. That's new. we're coming back to the trailhead where we started. We're almost spot on the 40 minutes where we're at. There you can see it somewhere there. Get it right. There you go. 39:42. Happy with that. We'll check out what the heart rate is at, or average heart rate. See how we went. Got no idea about distance. It's not about distance. It's about time. My goal at the moment is just building the foundation again. People ask what the next race is, what the next goal is. There isn't one at the moment. It's one, it's getting my body right. Two, and probably first, is getting my head right. I'm still down about missing my marathon attempt for Boston back in April, and I'm meant to be lining up at UTA in 4 days' time. I'm not, after all the training for that, so it's mentally getting my head around that. And I guess coming to terms with and realistically understand that if I still want to do that, the journey starts again. But it gives me a chance to start with a clean slate, put into practice lessons I've learned over the years, not just from my own running, but from what I've read. And that's why today, starting out with Rich Rolls' method of the heart rate training and keeping it low on my recovery run, and really focusing on that. And it's just enjoying running. I love it. Love being out there on the trails amongst nature, and of course watching the sunrise. That was my goal for this week, was to get a sunrise run in. I haven't done it for months, it feels like. So I can tick that box off on a Tuesday, which is excellent. Day at a time. The patience game, I keep saying patience. And as always, the journey, running with heart. So I'm just looking at my stats from the day. Average heart rate was 118, so spot on there. Was aiming for no more than 122. So the maximum got to 142. Cadence was slow, 138, and expect that as I do this heart rate training. What else we got? Just over 4.5 k's in distance and 42.02 minutes. We'll take that. Let's go eat some breakfast.